Oh, brr, it's cold. We are here in the fog, in Japan at Twin Ring Motegi. Ring Motegi is a wonderful track that is, for a lot of people in the racing world, road racing world, it's a little off the beaten path. So when you think of season schedules, Motegi very rarely actually shows up. So many of us are familiar with the track, as in we've been here before in our racing careers, but not many of us are proficient or expert level. And today, of all the races of the season, I think we're seeing the widest variety in lap times between the top and the bottom of the grid. So, for example, Elvis Rankin right now, sitting number one, probably running qualifying trim, I'm assuming, I hope, running a 1:45.358, sitting P1. On the other hand, you look at me, I've only run qualifying trim, and I am at a 1:48, so 3 seconds, nearly 3 seconds off the pace. But I am in race trim, and let's hope that he's in qualifying trim. That might be part of the margin. But you'll see lap times all the way down in the 150s, depending on things. Motegi, it's got a lot of corners. I want to welcome to the stream, and maybe you can answer my first question, Josh. Josh, Steam King, is in the chat with us, calling the race. He'll be letting you know what's going on the track while I race. So during the race today, we'll be using two different camera angles. Obviously, the main camera angle with my interior cockpit. And then we'll have our picture-in-picture, which during the race we'll have it on most exciting, so you can see what racing action is going on track while I'm out there doing my own personal race. Josh, how many turns does Twin Ring Motegi? What kind of track are we dealing with here?
The track temperature is increasing. It's now 23 Celsius.
14 turns? It seems like more than that. I think it's because how many of the 14 turns would you consider are 180-degree corners?
Let's see. Turns 1 and 2, 3, and 4.
Kind of represent
180 corners. And then 5, 6, 7. And then there's turn 10, which is a hairpin.
I feel like I'm always doing 180-degree turns here. That's how I feel. Yeah. Anyway, so Twin Ring Motegi, not only is it a challenge, not only is it a little bit off of the beaten path, but here we show up today, and let's just get a view of what we're looking at. We are looking at heavy fog conditions. I don't expect it to clear up for qualifying or the race. It could. Certainly can't get any worse. But it's made it really hard for those who don't know their marks, like the back of their hand. It's almost like running at nighttime to an extent. So let's go out real quick at Motegi. I am in my racing trim. I'll switch to qualifying trim and see if we can move up a couple of spots in qualifying. But here we go. So coming down this, and then heavy braking. And it's not so much a 180 as much as a left that you never turn out of and into another left, making it kind of feel like a 180-degree corner, if you know what I mean. We come down here, and then we have the under the bridge turn. So we'll get under the brakes and set things up to go under the bridge. That is the racetrack going above us there. And then this full speed right-hander.
That is the Twin Ring Motegi oval. That's right above, that you went right underneath there.
We go through this kind of interesting long chicane, and then we go to this corner, which, again, feels like, drives like, it is basically pretty close to 180 degree. It might not be a full 180, but pretty darn close. And then we get down here, heavy braking, and then what feels like a right hand.
Guess it is
180 degree corner. And then we go down the faux front stretch, the Silverstone-esque front stretch, back stretch confusion. Down the hill, we got some heavy braking here, and then a right-hander. Whoa, overbroke. Under the track again. Through this fast section into this interesting tight chicane, and onto the front stretch. I gotta find proper pit lane entry, by the way. Do you guys give end of the longest. EOLS. What's EOLS? And then this is kind of a 180 as well. Do you guys give EOLS? What's EOLS, Josh? Elvis, what is EOLS? Forgive me.
End of lines. I guess the S is being used as a contraction.
What you mean, Elvis? End of line. For what? We have no cautions other than the start of the race. And I would definitely prefer that you qualified and started up where you belong and not try to charge your way through the grid. I would much prefer that. Is that the question? Was that the question, I should say? Alright, where are we at time-wise? We're at 55 minutes of 1 hour. I should probably jump in the qualifying trim and, like I said, end of the race. End of the line, the race. No, we do not. Alright, let's go to qual trim.
While we are racing on the, well, I say we, I meant, you know, people here in the lobby, driving on the road course. The track does have a second layout.
Stay behind the white line.
Abandoned oval layout that's just right next door to where Shaun is right now. And the oval itself has fallen to disrepair over the last decade and a half. I think the last time that was used, I think it was the mid-2000s when IndyCar was there. NASCAR used it once as an exhibition race in the late 90s. But unlike ovals where the banking degree numbers are rounded off to a whole number, that oval has banking numbers with decimals in it. So if it turns on an oval, it'd be 17.6 degrees. Front stretch is only 3 degrees, but the back stretch is 8.7 degrees for that oval. Makes it quite unique.
Alright, I gotta find pit lane entry.
Coming up on it, it's
right there.
Yep, right there.
And where's the cone? Oh, it's a dicey one. The cone won't matter that much. Oh, yeah, you better be careful
it's
there.
Right there, right at that
okay, I am really glad
right
we took a look at that.
Light.
That would. Can you imagine coming into that not practicing that? Someone's gonna stack there. Oh, went too far. No, we're good. Okay. Elvis, did I answer your question? I'm not sure we got 100% there. So let's see, where are we at? Let's take a look at the leaderboard in practice. Final check of the board before we go to qualifying. We have 1.5 minutes left, basically, in practice. And you can see the fog. The fog is just killing me. Elvis Rankin with a 145.358, 3/4 of a second faster than Gonzalo Perón with a 146.003. Amir Assad sitting P3. Look at Amir. Amir is looking very strong today. 146.546. Randall White and Kevin Burrows round out the top 5 with Anthony Morano Jr., Michael Thompson, Chris Generelli, Wooter, Van Morik, Wayne Roberts, and James Dowling representing our top 10. I might have gone through 11 there. Schultes, Cole, Tuck, Antonio, McLeod, Estep, Seabrand, Booth, and Ramirez round out our grid. How many do we have here? Race 7 of 8 in a season. You do start seeing fall off.
People.
We're still looking at 20 drivers today, which is pretty darn good. I see Elvis is out on track, so he's not likely to answer my question or confirm that. Oh, he practiced it. Oh, smart. Oh, come on, camera angle. That's not a great camera angle for watching pit entry. That pit entry is sketchy. All right, we are ready to go. We're ready. Qualifying is 10 minutes, 2 laps, so that'll be an out lap and 2 timed laps. And that should provide everybody enough time to refill their beverage, go to the bathroom,
and that's the end of practice.
Say hi to the loved ones. Check the
Say hi to
score in the
Max.
game. Pet the dog.
That's the end of the session.
The dog.
B13.
All right. Let's see what kind of damage we can do here, Josh.
I don't think we want to do damage.
No, you know what we want to do? We want to be smart. We want to take the car out nice and easy, get a feel for it. We want to set a good posted lap, even if it's slow, right? We just want to not be I don't want to have to pass too many people today. I mean, I think that's a mistake we've made all season long, is we haven't put any energy in qualifying.
Exit's
And we've
clear.
been a lot
Push.
quicker
Okay, Shaun, we've
than
got 2 laps. Let's get
Cars
this
that
done.
we're behind and having to work our. So I think we can. Anyway, so we're going to try to get a good lap in just to move up a few spots so we're not at the back. And then we'll try a little harder without overdriving. I don't think we want to overdrive. I don't think we want to try too hard at all. This car should be quicker than what we were running in practice. Let's focus on not getting any off tracks first of all. That's just a
The
absolute
track
must.
temperature's decreasing. It's now 23 Celsius.
Really slidey today with that cold track that our crew chief just talked about with us. Whoa, a little snappy. We're alright. I don't know if first is the way to go there. On the gas a little too early there.
before. That was 147.38.
Straight up late there, damn it. Ah, garbage. Garbage in, garbage out, right?
Yep.
Hey, Retro. Alright, well, this lap's obviously not going to beat the previous one, so we're good. I have a thing where my insole of my shoe is not stuck to the bottom, so under extreme moments,
just done a
it slides
145.69
and gets in front of my toes. So if this is my shoe insole, and here is my foot, my insole is creeping up and then curling like this. Does that make sense? That sucks. Alright, so we'll have to see. We've been dropped to P9. Other guys are going to complete that second lap. I'm sure we're going to drop a couple more. Probably end up right where we started, P11, P12 maybe? I don't know. Let me get a splash of warm coffee. Let me make sure everything else is good to go, and we will check on those qualifying times. When I get back, we'll make sure we load a race set. We will switch to most exciting, and we'll be ready for race time. Elvis, you have to qualify. Elvis, you have to qualify.
I got 3 minutes.
Are you watching the stream? You know, Elvis, I'm not going to kick you. Just watch it. You're going to go through the grid. Well, I don't run the series. Amir does. So Amir might kick you. I know you know that rule, and there's a reason we put that rule in place. So if he does, he does. If he doesn't, man, just be easy, man. The guys, there's some people in front of you who are not of your level. Just take care. You have plenty of time to get around them. And if because you screwed your qualifying, you can't catch Gonzalo in the end, then qualify better. All right, I'll be right back. I don't mean anything bad. I just, we're trying to make it so everybody has a fair shot here. Hi, Max. Oh, buddy, I can't give you attention. I'm just filling coffee real quick. I'll see you after the race. Okay. Where's our spot now? Ninth. We held on to ninth. Oh my God, we held on to ninth. Hey, look at that. We held on to ninth. Excuse me. All right. Load race set.
And then put that camera on most exciting.
And camera on most exciting. Thank you, Josh. Josh, always got my back. All right, there we go. Most exciting. We're on spotting. We are current. Let's hit the space bar.
And that's the end of qualifying.
That's the end of the session.
Now we
E9.
go there. Thank you, Eric. Thank you, Phil. Thank you, everybody. Thank you for tuning in. Should be a really fun race. I'm looking forward to this one. Should be a lot of fun. Time to grid up. Conditions. Everybody will need to pit. Everyone's going to run out of gas. That's one of the series conditions that we've done. 45-minute timed race. Amir didn't say anything, so I don't know the answer to that.
All right, good luck, everybody.
Elvis, go ahead, but dude, please take care of getting around the slower drivers. Please take extra care getting around the slower drivers. All right, everyone, track is cold, so be heads up. We've already dealt with the fog. You know, visibility is compromised. Tires and brakes are compromised for a couple of laps. So please take care. We'd love to see a great race. It's been a great season, race 7 of 8. We do have some championship battles. We have individual personal battles all the way through the grid. So just be heads up today. Have fun. Motegi is always a challenge, even all alone, even more so in a crowd. And have some great racing. Was that adequate? Was that
I think so.
Was that a
The
proper?
air temp is 22 Celsius. The track temp is 24 Celsius.
Man, the fog just gives like
Look
the
at the
graphics a different look.
Follow
the
car
fog
number
is the suck.
314 in
And
the
that
right lane.
makes the graphics look a little different.
I can't say I've never raced in these conditions, though. This is the way it is sometimes.
Yeah, Mark, we got some fog here.
The worst fog I've ever raced in iRacing. I've raced in exactly this at Laguna Seca, though. It's like, this is a normal morning at Laguna.
Alright, so the grid goes out Perone first place, Randall White second, Kevin Bowes in third, Emil Rseat in fourth, Verano Jr. in fifth, Christian Willie in sixth, Michael Thompson seventh, Browder Van Moik in eighth, Shaun Cole ninth, Ray Roberts 10th, John
Okay,
Antonio
Shaun,
11th,
nice and
Michael
neat. Stay out of
12th, James Dowling 13th, Sean Seabrand 14th, Callum McCoy in 15th, Devin Booth in 16th, Kenneth Eastep in 17th,
Go, go, go.
Douglas Mackey in 18th, the Green Flags out, OCB Aries Ramirez in 19th, and Chris Sotis in 20th. Whew. I said all that. Around the gate, we got John Riley battling out with Michael Thompson. And man, the cones just get plowed at turn 3. As Randall White ends up on the side in the top 3. And Robert's just behind Rowder. Ramirez just behind Sean Seabrand. Gabby Step and Julie's at the back. And the Booth at the tail. So good. Joey Antonio just towed it.
Oh, what happened to Joa?
Oh, big old. up. He just lost that thing around, I believe, a turn.
Whoa!
6.
Did you see that?
Turn 9.
P8.
Race meanwhile is looking to be 25 and a half laps at the moment.
Thompson's off.
Thompson goes up. Why? He rejoins. No contact with the vehicles. Looks like a battle of rain Muppets and a colorful green, yellow, red, orange, white plaid car. It's a plaid t-shirt.
Looks like Thompson recovered well.
I was ranking behind Raul. And Wayne Roberts just behind those two. I was passing Router, turn 9, and gets by. In a snap. Sabrina Schulte's apparently out at the back. Shaun apparently out with Chris Generelli.
Bad braking.
And the way still just behind Gonzalo Perón. Ooh, closing the gap. Almost went side by side turn 1, but right away didn't risk it.
P7.
Sometimes I have to call it. Amir Sad still left this one third. Kevin Bowles right behind him. Milano just trying to get up the Bowles, doing his best. But the top 5 is definitely split away from the rest of the top 10. As 6 to 9th place cars running over back. 10 to 14th though. In the old back. Oh, we got a crash at the tail end of the field. Between Sultes and the East Step. Oh,
The car behind is reeling you in. The gap is now 0.7.
I think them both got a little bit of a tap out of that. Let's see.
Here comes Elvis. Can I get some Jaws theme song going? It's so appropriate. Here he comes. Oh, I'm gonna need a bigger boat.
You're gonna need a bigger hook. Get your trout now.
The leader has just done a
Watching the
147.25.
replay,
All right.
East
your line.
was probably on track.
Still there, clear on your right.
The guy behind has just done a 146.37. Come on, Shaun. Keep pushing. We might get him back.
Yeah, out of turn 4, he just stayed on that right side of that straight.
The gap ahead is now 0.6.
Let's see what happens.
Refueling window will open after 30 minutes. Closes after 38 minutes.
Wall there. Banked up wing. Yeah, Shaun's in the golf cart and Elvis is in F1.
No, we're in the same car. He's just that damn fast. He's so good. But look, look, he just hits it. He asked me once why I wasn't faster. And it's like, well, because I just don't hit my marks, right? I mean, he hits his marks and he gets on the gas sooner because he does. That's the reward of hitting your marks, if you think about it.
You think it'd be turning Apex track out, copy paste every corner every time, but no, it doesn't happen all the time.
No, he's just
You have
really
to be a robot to do that.
and just really good concentration and dexterity and hand-eye coordination, and just, yeah, I mean, he's just got some really good skills. It's really impressive.
The leader has just done a 146.77.
At turn 5, I think, a little ago.
Come on, we can do better than this. Focus on your exits. Keep it smooth. 8th place.
Oh, C-Button runs wide at the end, turn 11. It's alright.
Oh, I missed my marks there so badly. Oh, Cole.
Robertson out of Daniel.
Here comes Thompson.
Yeah, Thompson's right behind you, battled 8th and 9th. Put 2 feet on the gas pedal, Shaun. Does it help?
No, it's coordination of everything more than anyone. Here comes Thompson, and he seems pissed.
It's basically making your eyes follow the turn and gas track out like every time.
Ah!
Okay, Shaun. Don't be intimidated by this little shit. Make him work for it.
Hear that? Michael Thompson's a little shit.
Okay.
Exactly, Nick. And it's not just the timing, but that his car is ready for that as well, right? I mean, if I just get on the gas sooner, it'll get worse, not better. It's that he's done everything to reward.
Saw him blink there for a moment. It's blinking.
Who is?
Thompson's blinking. I saw Thompson blinking. I'm just doing it again.
The gap in front is now 3.0. Your last lap time was at 148.84. Sector 1 is
I was going to
1.1
say every
seconds
car
off
is
the pace.
built differently, so they're going to behave differently. Only 6 of us rankling mowing down Morano. I mean, it's not mower, but he's definitely. And he's passing Morano. Difficult turn 5, and he gets by over some 5th place. Halfway through, we'll have 6. Those are 4. Third, Randall right second, and Bowman first. Can't comment soon at the front. Next as he knows what the car will and will not take.
And that comes from practicing.
Yep. I know what it's gonna
The gap
do.
to Thompson behind is now 0.9.
So you can make the car do this, but you can't make it do that. It's like leading a horse to water. Oh, Ray Roberts almost passed Wilder before 10-11 up and side by side, and Ray Roberts passed him. Oh, and it's James Dowling right behind Rowder there. And behind James Dowling
You've
was
just
Michael
done a
Tuck, and then Steve Ferrari.
148.18.
Here's 15, then move up to 15. And see Brandon East step at the way back tail end of the field. I was ranking now battling out for 4th and 5th place with Kevin Burrows. Elvis went for it, and Kimbo's did not anticipate Elvis was going to be on his inside for turn 9, but I mean, Elvis got by safely, but I might put Kimbo's and let's put Kevin in a good spot there for a moment. Oh, as Elvis is in 4th, now he's gonna chase down Amir. Half a second gap. Elvis.
Yeah.
If I get any background noise, I do apologize. That's only if you hear it. My door isn't the strongest soundproof on the road. Always running on that back bumper with the mirror.
Gap to Thompson behind is now 0.9.
Just a moment I'm anticipating when the pass is going to happen. Oh, I picked up a little smoke there, like turn 11.
Early.
Gap between the two now, between Elvis and Emil closed a bit more.
Your lap times are improving, this is good.
Anticipating the pass is going to be between turns 5 and 10. Just have to see.
The brakes are starting to come in on the car finally.
Alright, got my boy run off at turns 1 and turn 2. Good. He's still going. No, turns 5 and turn 10. No pass happened there. I do know that Elvis is in the draft of Amir. Oh, I'm trying to attempt the fast sell, but I think I was a little too early.
P8, you've just done a 147.85.
And a white second, pull on the way. Kimbo's watching Amir and Elvis battle it out for 5th place. God damn Boof is on the road. 6th, Jeremy 7th, Shaun Cole in 8th, Michael Thompson.
Ah!
Yeah, I presume they just say that. Tony Roberts 10th, James Down 11th, 12th, about just right behind him is 13th. Oh, and I was got by a mirror. That was turn number 9. 110. And with that, Ovis has moved into position number 3. But once they get up to second place, it's got to chase down Randall White, who is about 2 to 2.5 seconds in front of him. So Ovis is going to have to do some driving to gain 2 seconds on Randall.
The gap to Thompson behind is now 1.0 seconds. That was 148.73.
Then Buffon by himself at 19. And between Schultes and Booth is on Seabank and Eastep and Callum McCall.
Alright, Shaun, you've got half your fuel left.
It's only been like 2 laps and Ovis is now 1 second behind Randall White. I didn't anticipate he was going to catch the Randall White that quick, but he did.
That lap was a 147.68. That's your fastest lap.
Only half a second between second and third. Elvis Lincoln's got the fastest lap of the race right now, at 145.921.
Oh, come on.
At the moment, he's by 1.5 seconds faster than Perot. Which is extraordinary. And battle for second and third begins between Randall White and Elvis Rankin.
Crap. Come on.
The track temperature's rising. It's now 27 Celsius. The gap in front is now 3.4.
6th, Jeremy 7th, Shaun Cole 8th, Michael Thompson 9th, and Ray Roberts to round up the top of the 10. Elvis Rankin in 3rd, Randall White 2nd, and this up leading the way, starting lap 13.
Sector 2 is a second off the pace.
As the cars keep flying everywhere. Making hot on the tail of Rambo. Attempting to pass at turn 5. Side by side turn 5. They both survive. It's going to be a drag race through turn 6. And Nova's making this now in second place. Behind the white in third. Only one more car in front of Elvis
behind is now
the leader
1.3.
2 seconds in front of him.
Okay, Shaun, that's half distance. We estimate 14 minutes of fuel remaining.
Ruining that corner every time right now. Come on, Cole.
Come on, Cole. Uncle Tuck is now drawing a gap between him and Adam Murray. And really the only other close battle there is between Devin Rowe and enemies that have been having 18th and 19th. I mean, always has either a gap over the other or just very well spaced out. Devin Moik comes into the pits. Between Rankin and Barone is about 1.5 seconds. Now at 1 second. Silver's getting ever so closer to Gonzalo as the forces are now leading 1-2.
Minutes remaining, you've got 20 minutes left.
Yep, the race pretty much spaced down at this point. The only close battle going on is between top 5. Michael Thompson.
Okay, Shaun, you're gaining on the guy in front. The gap is 2.8. Good lap. That's your quickest so far.
So that is going to give Shaun Cole a 7-second gap between him and Ray Roberts.
What happened to Michael?
He pitted. Went to pit early. And Michael Thompson back on the track. Oh, a mere trouble in turn 5. He just up that grass and lost it, but no damage to him. That's gonna battle out with Milano for 5th and 6th. I say turn 9. And Milano just edged out of him slightly. Puts Gumbo's up to 4th place. And Gonzalo Perón, the leader, is on pit road. Elvis Rankin now takes the lead.
The gap to Roberts behind is now 8.5. P7. That last lap was at 147.60.
Going back out on the track. That time so far, I'm seeing up between 28 and 30.
Got 10 minutes of fuel remaining.
Another white in second, and goes in third, and fourth in the middle. Shaun Seabrand down pit road. It's not there. No more there to Simpit without some background noise.
Thank you.
Even out. Back on the track. 29 second pit stop time.
You're gaining on the guy in front. The gap is 1.5.
It went wide. Turn 9. I'll just spun out before turn 9, but it's alright. But Movic is just in front of LCB's Ramirez. Second gap. And on goal, we can see Christian Millie just right up ahead. Camera floor on pit
Okay,
three.
Shaun. 15 minutes left. That's 15 minutes.
You can see Mom. Was coming around to complete lap number 17 out of 25. 22, depending if we're going to have another lap or not.
Just done at 147.72. The gap in front is now 1.3 seconds.
Rano and Mia was under a second, so the gap between each other. Generally and Cole second with the gap.
Turn.
Michael Lloyd has just left pit road with a minute and 41 second pit stop time. due to the previous damages accumulated over the past 15 or so laps. And Kenneth Vista comes down pit road.
Alright, Shaun, we estimate you've got 5 minutes of fuel remaining.
Stefano looking to be about between 4th and 5th, between Milano and Emir. Semi versus Porsche.
Lap times are pretty consistent. That lap was at 147.70. 62 is 0.8 off the pace.
Oh, so Untitled went off the track at turns 3 and 4, but he's alright. He just simply lost it. On goal, Chris Generelli.
You're gaining on this guy. The gap's now 0.6.
And Ramirez down pit road. And while my mouth is just, I'm at the point where I need.
Come on.
Shaun getting around that hairpin.
The leader is pitting now.
I was ranking on pit road. And Ramirez has left pit road with a 40-second pit stop time. He stepped left about a lap or two earlier, about 44.
White is now in the lead.
On goal and Emir Saad down
Pit lane speed limit is 60 kilometers per hour. Alright, Shaun, we'll fill you to the end of the race.
Almost leaves with a 31.5-second pit stop time. Amir sets off in pit box and so does Shaun. Goal. You're 29 seconds.
There's traffic behind.
And
Watch your
Shaun
mirrors.
at
P11.
28 seconds. 1 second. Oh, and there's a step just like losing out turn to 1 and 2. So Shaun Cole's pit stop time was a second faster.
You've got 10 minutes left. 10 minutes to go. Hit all your apexes. Wait for the chances to come, mate.
There's 8 cars that have not come down. Oh, he stepped around again. I think he's having a little bit of trouble. Rowan in 6th place. Elvis in 5th. Generelli in 4th. Milano Jr. in 3rd. Lewis in 2nd. Oh, Amanda White. Oh, pit road entry. He lost that pit road entry. Oh, damage. But made it along with Kevin Burrows. And same for Milano Jr. And Chris Generelli. All 4 cars on pit road. And Seawin lost it at 13 and 14. Spinning the vehicle around. And back on the...
Okay, Shaun, the next car is Tuck.
Like 28 seconds, Bose 29 seconds.
P9.
27 seconds, Roberts.
That's a thing of beauty.
Seconds. official. She's on pit road. Michael Chuck for 29 seconds. The only car that hasn't pitted is James Downing.
Oh, no, 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 no.
Shaun is chasing down Chris Jamily again. Shorties has left pit road. A 32.5 second stop. James Dowling, 4th place.
The gap in front is now 0.9.
As the lead lap is now lap 21. While Dowling and Boas are battling for 4th and 5th. So Dowling is going to be in pit road quite soon. Not bad. Speaking of soon, he's spinning right now. How about that for anticipation? And James Dowling, the last car of the race, down pit road at the end of lap 21. Just under 7 minutes on the clock.
P8.
You at 6th, now 5th, goes 3rd, run the right. Goes from 4th, run the right in 3rd. Gonzalo Perón in 2nd, and Elvis ranking leading the way at the front, the back in 1st. Jamie in 7th, Sample 8th. Michael Thompson 10th. Michael Thompson 9th. Well, count my numbers wrong. Just, I think I was good with numbers. Yeah. I think I'm math class in a couple years. And Wayne Roberts in 10th. Let's say I was professional.
Come on.
James Dowling off pit road, 27.5 second pit stop time. Elvis ranking is up going begins lap 23 with 5 minutes on the clock remaining.
Okay, Shaun, 5 minutes to go, 5 minutes left.
Careful, car on your right. Hold your line. Clear right.
I think Shaun went a bit wide at turns 1 and 2. Oh. Enemy aside, having trouble turns 3 and 4 back with a couple of cones. Actually, went wide there. Animir and Christian went side by side for turn 5, but Animir's gonna retain his position. So a good battle of 6th and 7th places. 5th, 4th, 3rd, 2nd, and 1st place drivers. No battle going on. Spaced out.
Okay, Shaun, push now, we can catch this guy.
Actually, the second battle between
You're reeling this guy in, the gap's now 1.0 seconds.
not for position, but I guess I'm not sure battle for relative is a thing. Michael took smoke tires in 4 turns. But so far as I see it, there's really only one battle going on right now between 6 to 8 places.
Your lap time was at 1:49.
Yeah, really smokes the tires. Goes off at turn 2. Phone goes by. So there's Shaun and Mike, I guess Michael Thompson as well. Oh, Jenna Rodney. Once at the end of part turn 4. He's alright.
To go, 2 minutes.
Shaun Gold trying to chase down Emil with the last 2 minutes left on the clock. After trouble turn 9 with Cristiano Rally. Once again. I think
5 minutes of fuel remaining. 5 minutes.
It's catastrophically understeering. With turn 9 off track for a bit. Must be up.
Seventh position. 1 more lap to go.
Top 5 from Elvis Rankin to 21 Junior seems pretty much locked at this point. With 1 minute on the clock left. As it's lap 25. Amir and Shaun. Let's see the one battle right now. Yeah, Amir and Shaun are the only battle position going on right now. Ronald 5th, Bose 4th, Randall White 3rd, Jerome 2nd, and Elvis ranking at the front.
Ah.
10 seconds on the race clock. Will there be one more lap or is that going to be race over?
It's white flag.
Races has not come to a conclusion. Elvis ranking will win this race and also get the driver on the move award, moving up 17 positions up from his start. And Joe Antonio Handbrake award,
Thanks,
9 positions dropped from his start. Making first, Barone 2nd, Hanaway 3rd, Kimbo's in 4th. Rano in 5th, I think he's out of fuel, just coasting. Amir in 6th.
7th position. There's the checkered flag.
Michael Thompson in 8th. And Robertson 9th. Shaun Super in 17th. Just getting out of water. James Dowling in 10th. Chris Generally in 11th. Michael Tuck in 12th. Ken Beast up in 18th. Brevin Morrick in 13th.
Good job, guys.
Cal McCord in 19th. Chris Soutays become home in 14th. And finally, Auspears Ramirez in 15th. And Devin Booth become home in 16th. Ooh, 25 laps gone just like that in 45 minutes.
Oh wow, that was the hardest
Oh, let's get
race
here.
to move up 2 spots after an entire race. That's
Are we
how
doing
hard.
something? I don't know what we're doing.
That's how hard that was. Oh my god. Whew. Thank you, Little King. Thank you. It was a good race. That was great fun. That was what
I forgot to notice that the fog was clearing up as it went on. Oh, we're going to have some
that was
snackaroos.
the kind of race you live for, to be honest with you. Having that moment where I ducked into the pits and generally stayed out one more lap. And so I really focused on my out lap. I mean, I really hustled that lap. And then, because he probably was able to take just a little less fuel than I did, but I didn't like the traffic up ahead, and I didn't like that me and him were about to get in a dogfight, and maybe I could beat him on pit lane. So I ducked in.
Here? Sorry, you might want to look at this.
And then, what? Devin and Amir?
Yeah, I think they're trying to line up side by side with you. Yeah, they are.
So I can't get out of my car?
No, it's 3 wide.
3 wide. In the order of our... Yeah, there it was. 3 wide, 3 wide. Oh. So yeah, like I said, that was
got a picture of all of our cars and all of our paints.
That was the hardest I've raced in a long time for 2 spots.
Yeah, we just pulled up next to each other for the first time in all 3 of our paints. We actually have a picture now. It's beautiful.
Let's look at that. I know Josh read through it. There it is. Elvis ranking 1. Elvis ranking 1. Elvis Rankin finishing P1 with a 3.5 second advantage over Gonzalo Perón. Very impressive. He started at the back.
So it just sucks. It's so foggy, you can't grab anything good.
And drove around 20 cars to get there and did it in, from what I saw, really super classy fashion. Just what you'd expect to see from a driver of his talent. Just work his way, be patient, work his way all the way back to the front after a disappointing qualifying run. So great job by Elvis Rankin. Gonzalo Perón, believe the championship is all locked up. I'll have to double check the points, but I think it's all over. Gonzalo Perón will be the 2021 Simpit Road Racing Series champion, I do believe, right?
I'll check that. Let's see if...
Oh, Josh is on it. Randall White finishing in 2nd. Kevin Burrows in 3rd. Anthony Morano Jr. Kevin Burrows in 4th. I'm a mess. Anthony Morano Jr. in 5th. Amir Rseat in 6th. Shaun Cole 7th. Michael Thompson 8th. Wayne Roberts 9th. James Dowling in 10th. Generelli with that last few-minute mistake after a stellar race, finishing in 11th. Michael Tuck.
There we go. I got
Wouter Van Morik. Chris Schultes. Alcibiades Ramirez.
You still here, Shaun?
Yes, I am. Hello.
Hey, guess what? I beat you.
Yeah, I noticed that. Believe me, that was very, very much on my mind.
I'm just making sure, buddy.
Yeah, it wasn't lost on me. A little personal rivalry. Here's what I love. I love that within this series, so here I am fighting for a top 5 in the championship overall. Definitely can't win it, not gonna win it, but fighting for a top 5. And I have after a great season of racing, with the next race being the final race, I have a really good amount of personal rivalries going on this season. One with Amir Rseat, you just heard a little bit there. I've given up on Anthony Morano Jr. Unless I step up my game, I can't touch him. I'd love to fight Morano, and that's been my goal for a while, but I'm going to have to work harder if I want to get there. Amir Rseat is getting the better of me in the last race here, but I'm getting the better of him in the points. Michael Thompson, Chris Generelli, James Dowling, Wayne Roberts, Michael Tuck. Those guys are always door-to-door with me all season long. It's been... me and Michael were joking because we were running P11, P12 in practice, and we were joking how it's always him and I fighting all race long. Anyway, it was nice to move up some spots. Glad that qualifying moved us up from where we were at in practice, and that was a good thing. That definitely, you could see how much you could get with a car, but with the way everyone is running consistent laps, it was really hard to really make a move unless you were clearly faster. So with that, every position really is ever so important. Every decision you make and getting a good clean run into pit lane, all of that, anything can come back to be detrimental for final position. So anyway, real proud of how we did. Josh, thank you for calling the race. I heard you keeping everybody up to speed on what was going on the track, and you did a great job of that, and it's always nice having you here in my ear. Not just me knowing what's going on, but everybody watching able to take advantage of that picture-in-picture. Elvis Rankin, congratulations to you, bud. That was a really, really solid run, man. I'm very impressed. I got to see a lot of your work there, and no, it was exceptional from what I saw. So thank you so much for that. And,
that was an update.
very impressive run, buddy. So, all right, you guys, I'm gonna tune out. I'm gonna go get me some food now and take a break. And then tonight is all about studio work. Tonight we're gonna be working in the studio, finishing up some projects we're working on. Trying some new things, working on some old things, all that good stuff. So thank you for watching, everybody. Thank you, Josh, once again. I want to thank everybody taking part in the Simpit Road Racing Series because it's been, again, race 7 of 8. It's been an exceptionally wonderful series and season. So I'm so proud of the guys in the racing and the turnout. 20 guys on our 7th of 8 races. That's great. Yep. Usually you get some... Yep. What?
Oh, just about the races. We do have one more left. That would be Autodromo Nazionale Monza.
Monza. I'm going to have to learn how to jump and steamroll through that chicane or I'm going to be slow.
Yeah, you're going to steamroll that chicane with a steamroller.
What are my problems at Monza? I have a few problems at Monza. I tend to overbrake Monza.
The points are updated.
And not roll. All right, we'll do an update of the points real quick before we bring the stream to a close.
Cole in 4th place.
I'm back to 4th. That was an important finish right there, you guys.
You're 3 points in front of Mike Tuck.
Oh, see how important that was?
Gonzalo Perón 320 points to Randall Weiss 255.
He's unbeatable now, right? It's over.
Yeah, but do math.
I think that's it.
That's a 65-point gap.
All right, there we are. 65. What does top points pay for a race? Top points is 50.
Well, we got 15-point gap over and a white.
So that's it. Yeah, Gonzalo Perón is now. Oh, here, I'm going to send him a congratulations right now because, wow. Hold on. I'm going to do this. Where is the Gonzalo? I can never remember what name people use on their thing here. Why am I not finding him? Oh, because he's not online, maybe? Yeah, there he is. Alright, anyway, okay, well, I can do this part. I was just contacting him. Great job, again, by everyone. Thank you, Josh. Thank you, everyone, part of the Simpit Road Racing Series. Thank you, Amir Assad, for admitting the league. Thank you to everybody watching, but I'm going to go eat some lunch now. This is the Simpit. Get out there, do some racing. I'm Shaun Cole. I'll see you on the track.